What's up tech, it's Josh here. In this video we're talking about the Feiyu Tech Pocket Gimbal for your smartphone. This thing folds up, so let's check it out. This is the unboxing and first impressions video. I've used a few different kind of smartphone gimbals in the past. They've all worked pretty decent, so I'm really curious to see how this is gonna work. This would be definitely one of the more updated ones that I've had. The ones in the past, I want to say they're about 2 years old, so I'm pretty sure smartphone gimbal tech has gotten better. As you can see here with the design, you can go portrait, you'll be able to go horizontal, landscape. You can also fold this so it's more, it says pocket, but I'm not too sure if I'm gonna have this in my pocket, but at least it'll fit in a good compact size pocket in a backpack or something like that. Here you can see that's foldable, pocketable, portrait, landscape. It's got object tracking. You can also control your smartphone camera. The items that'll come in it is the pocket itself, the tripod, storage bag, quick guide, and a micro USB cable. All right, here we go. So here's a warranty card, just some social media links. Here's our quick start guide. We might have to take a look at it to get things going. If anything, to download the app. I've already got the Feiyu on app because I've got their AK4500, which is another video I've got to get working on. Here's our storage pouch. It's a nice soft felt material. So that'll be nice to keep this from getting all scratched up in a bag or something like that. All right, so here's the gimbal itself. Take a look at it. Just from like the side profile here, do you think this is gonna fit in your pocket well? I mean, I guess you could. And if I wanna bring it back to the early 2000s, back in my high school days, those Jinko jeans would definitely hide this guy. Before we take a look around on the gimbal itself, let me just show you the tripod too. I'm really glad that it includes a tripod because if you want to put it down, you can do so. And this seems like it's actually pretty good quality. It's a plastic type material, but it feels like it's not cheap plastic if there's such a thing. Then we have our micro USB cable. It is kind of disappointing that this is micro USB and not USB Type-C. It is 2019. We're just a few months away from 2020. It's time for everything to be USB Type-C. So that is a critical point that I'll make every time that I see a micro USB. It's time to update your cables. Take a quick tour around the gimbal itself just to kind of show you the features. Got our charging port there, got our power, or toggle for the camera and video. And then you just take this and bend it back. Get a little lock knob here so that way it doesn't fold up on you when you don't want it to. So this little message here is basically telling you where to put the cell phone, but also you want to make sure that you got a phone inside of this before you power on the gimbal. Otherwise you could burn out the motors and that's not a good deal. So this is how far it's gonna go. I've got a couple phones that I can test this out with. I've got the S10 Plus, so let's give this a try. And it fits just fine, so that's awesome. I'm glad that this fits well. Since I'm talking about the S10 Plus, I've got the Moment case, I've got the Moment anamorphic lens with also the ND filter there. This is the lens here, so I'm gonna plan to do a cinematic short film using this gimbal with the smartphone. We've also got a trigger button here, so let's go ahead and get everything powered on, set up, and all that kind of fun stuff. So just twist on the tripod real quick. I mean, I'm assuming that you put the smartphone in the middle. Let's try this out. Let's get the smartphone on there. So that's pretty cool. Like in the past, like the knob here was like on the side, so that's different. I'm liking that design. And let's get this powered on. Okay, so it is kind of to the side, the way that it automatically balanced. You can see here. All right, so I just want to try out that, ooh, I wonder if I need to charge it. I hope not. Hopefully the weight isn't an issue. Ooh, look at that. So I tried to get a portrait and the phone is too big. So what I'm wondering is if I just adjust it a little bit. It does decent. It's not feeling like it's completely balanced. So that's something to consider if you got a bigger phone. It's knocking against the knob here on the side. I'm gonna go get my Pixel 3, be right back. Let's get the Pixel 3 installed. The downside to this is like the buttons are kind of low, so hopefully it doesn't like press those buttons. Let's get this evenly distributed. That should work. All right, so this is the Pixel 3. I've got a Rhino Shield case on this, and they also have a third-party lens attachments, but what I discovered is that the Moment lenses still fit on that case, so I could still use the Moment lens, the anamorphic one, with this. Long press, goes in position. Let's double click and see if it goes in portrait just fine. Seems like that's better. Yeah. I mean, obviously it's a smaller phone, so it's gonna work a little bit better. So that's good. Let's go ahead and get the Feiyu on app up and running. It's gotta be close to dead. That sucks. I guess, oh man, come on. I'm not doing good with power management today. Let's just get this app going and see if I can get something happening for you. This is, again, mostly just an unboxing video. Yeah, it's dead. And I guess I'll just have to get back to you guys with my full review about this device. The Feiyu Tech app is pretty easy to use. It's got a lot of options and stuff like that. It disconnected almost automatically, so I really like that. In the past, the other smartphone gimbals that I used, it was just a pain in the butt to connect at times. So I really liked how this was pretty much effortless. All you do is power on the gimbal, you turn on to the app, and then it finds it and connects, and you're good to go. It's got its own app, so you're able to toggle between video, photo mode, start recording, all that kind of fun stuff. You can do all kinds of stuff with this gimbal for your smartphone, so I'm really looking forward to testing out all the features. Again, I'll have a full review, and I'm also gonna be doing a short cinematic film using this setup. More than likely, I'll be using the Pixel 3 because it seems like it's fitting better. I've also got an iPhone 10 that I could try out. So I might do a balance between the two, might even do 2 films using the 2 different kind of cameras, just to kind of give a comparison kind of view of how the Android device compares to the iPhone device. If you want to see those videos when they come out, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys next video. Appreciate it. Can't wait to use this anamorphic lens on here. It's pretty awesome. I'm pretty stoked about using this again. Like, I need to use it more often. I've paid money for it. I need to use it. And I just need to go ahead and sign off. All right, guys, take it easy.